Here at the Rollerskating Octopus, we would appreciate if you did not let your underage children listen to us. We are offensive. We make jokes about everything. We do say just really offensive stuff. I'm not apologizing. I'm laughing. So, thank you for listening, but only if you're over 18. Hello and welcome to the Rollerskating Octopus. My name is Scott, and these are the boys.
That girl boy too.
And all the girls are boys too.
What's up?
So anyway, how's it going tonight, guys?
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes.
And it's musical night here at the Rollerskating Octopus podcast. But
that's what you get when you invite Joshua Flores to a podcast.
We want to remind each and every one of you that we love you.
We do.
So
emotionally.
How's everybody doing this evening? How's everybody's week's been? How's everybody doing?
Great.
I'm exhausted.
Doing fantastic.
You're exhausted. He's great.
We're all exhausted.
Listen,
you know what? Yeah. It's 2020. It's just tiring.
Exactly.
But you know
I
what?
work a lot.
Hey, 2021.
But you know what?
Work
Good
in
things
school.
can still
I don't know if
happen
I want
in these
it.
times. So, you know what? For an election year, you barely see anybody worked up.
I know. I'm surprised about that. I was actually just having this conversation with somebody earlier.
I had to ask somebody who was running.
Right?
Right?
For an election year, I was surprised how calm everything has been
And
this
reasonable.
year. It's really been
And
like
reasonable.
it's amazing how nice it's been being able to have conversations with people, you know, about the different presidential candidates
And political viewpoints.
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely. Everybody has
Especially
been.
the unsolicited ones.
And I
So
love
many.
how everybody just respects each other's opinions.
Totally.
That's
Oh my
amazing,
God,
isn't
I
it?
love that.
Isn't it?
I think that we're doing a great
So,
job.
so warm and welcoming.
It is.
Welcoming.
You know, I was
Welcoming.
talking to somebody from the other side. Delightful person.
Mhm.
Delightful. Totally, you know, reasonable. Everybody. Obviously, this isn't the case. Be nice to each other.
Stop being assholes.
Yeah.
We're
and
being sarcastic. You guys are acting like fucking animals towards each other.
you really are.
I'd also like to take this one moment and say, if you hear my voice coming out of a screen and your child is holding it, slap it out of their fucking hands.
Facts.
That's your warning.
Tell them we know you like rollerblades and roller skates and octopuses.
This
but
isn't that kind.
it is octopuses. Unfortunately, it's
Technically,
weird. It's a
just
weird
stop.
word.
Anyway, that's your one warning. That's the disclaimer. That's the intro. We would like to welcome back Josh Flores. Everybody, yay, Josh Flores.
Thank you so much for having me back, guys.
Insert applause here.
Yeah.
Can we have an applause thing above my head? So, and then we have Kristina, the lovely and talented Kristina.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing?
And as always, my lovely and talented co-host Curtis.
Boo.
Doses.
Why did you hit my mic?
And my handsome and equally loved co-host Sarah.
Bow down.
Look at her.
So
Wait,
violent.
hold on, and we
The
cannot
aggression.
forget
So
Scott.
aggressive.
You know this handsome gentleman next to me.
So, anywho, by the way, ladies, as always, the reminder: single.
She's single.
Oh, come on!
Slide into those DMs.
She is.
Slide
I am.
into those DMs,
Get in there.
ladies.
Hi.
She's single and looking for Pringles.
Not wrong though.
The Pringles were bad.
Yeah.
I think I have a Pringle can in my car.
She does this trick with her tongue, ladies, that just, like, I would, like, just, I'm just saying.
Why you gotta expose
So-
me?
I'm trying to help you.
It involves a
but
Pringle can, apparently.
What happened?
Yes.
That is why I gave you an apple.
So,
Wow.
When you can balance a Pringles can on your tongue, like,
Curtis,
I'm just impressed. I mean,
could you grab the hat real quick?
The hat, yes.
Not the hat.
Since we have some guests here this evening, we're going to play. We do have some topics. If you'd like to discuss them, I'd like to discuss some of the Mars information, things like that. I do have a very extensive science background, so we can talk about it.
You know what we haven't done, though? We haven't actually named the hat.
It's the happy hat.
The happy hat?
I don't know
Grab
if it's a
I
happy.
get to-
topic.
I get to be in charge of the
I don't know if
bullshit
that's
that's
a good
happening for the
idea.
first, like,
Just don't pick the pencil.
It's a guest.
There's a pencil in
The
there.
guest gets to
I
choose
get to
a
pick a
topic.
pencil.
all right, our first topic is going to be the legendary Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh.
All right.
she's
So,
good.
Current events.
ladies,
Current events.
if you enjoy having some of the freedoms that you enjoy, like, you know, the protection of you being able to have driver's licenses and own homes and freedom of reproductive rights. Now, see, we didn't want to really get into too much political
Should we
stuff,
choose another one?
but no, we're gonna talk about this. This
Yeah,
is
let's do it.
important. I believe that it should, you know, she was an amazing woman. No matter what you want to say about her, no matter what your political affiliations are, this was a woman who strongly believed in women's rights.
And actually did stuff about it. Yeah.
Strongly about all things, about equality, and worked tirelessly.
Mhm.
And I think it's great that her best friend pretty much was Scalia, who is the most conservative justice. They were best buddies because they didn't let political
Right,
ideologies
exactly.
do that. They could,
Right.
they could disagree on political issues. I mean, you're talking about a woman that carried a constitution with her.
Wow.
Everywhere she went. That is a fact. You can see video of her being interviewed, and they were like, "Oh, like you carry a constitution?" She's like, "I do." And she pulled it out. She's like, "Get a little one."
That's epic.
You know, she really believed in the rights of women. And here's the things with women's rights, especially, and reproductive rights and all this. Guys, I have an idea. And
Let's
I'm
just
just going to
shut
talk
up
to the
and-
guys.
I'm scared.
Here's what needs to happen. Would you all agree that there are Republican women out there
Oh, yeah.
in politics?
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen them.
Mhm.
There are.
And there's Democratic women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
And
Yeah.
there's independent women.
Mm-hmm.
So how about the women in politics form a caucus just with themselves, made up of just women in the political arena, and they get to talk about it. Now, I know, guys, we're going to be like, but Jesus says we're important. You're not fucking important. It's not your fucking body. Wear a fucking condom if you don't want to be responsible for it. But there are such things as incest, rape, partial miscarriage, where abortions are necessary or needed medically. Like, oh, you have an ectopic pregnancy, you gonna die, bitch. You know, might want to get that taken care of so you don't fucking die. But
Happens more often than
again,
you think.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about an issue. I'm discussing an issue right now that doesn't have any fucking thing to do with me. Okay?
Right, no. Yeah.
And I'm not that person. I'm not like, you know, these people that are so worried about what the gays across the street. Doesn't matter. So this is a women's reproductive rights. So I believe a caucus of women, like 200 women from politics, senators, congresspeople, local legislators, all of it, Native women, that caucus should decide what
Right.
legislation goes through for women.
Yeah, if it has to do with them.
Them.
Them. No.
Makes
What do you mean
perfect
by
sense to me.
them?
Makes
Okay.
perfect sense to me. I mean,
All
there's
right.
absolutely no reason that I should have anything to say about whether
Exactly.
either of you are allowed to keep your
Well,
baby. There's
it's-
no reason
why
for that.
would she? Or why would we
Right.
have any
Like,
real reason
input.
to... Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what scares the shit out of both, or did scare the shit out of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and myself, is a bunch of dudes, old white dudes, standing
Right,
around
yeah.
their desk signing legislation for women. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys are like 70 and dudes. What the fuck do you know?
With no medical backgrounds,
You know,
no
really-
biological background.
No uterus.
No
you
scientific
don't have a
background.
fucking uterus.
Nothing to do with... Yeah.
You know what? If a group of women got together and we go, we know the best thing to do with testicles, we'd be
Cut 'em
pissed.
off.
We'd be pissed. We'd be like, we know better than you, your own bodies. No, you don't.
Be a little nut hurt.
Yeah.
Literally.
So all I'm saying is, it is their personal choice. And I do see the point of the pro-life people. I see your point. I'll concede it to you. However, Doesn't have any fucking thing to do with me. Has literally nothing to do with me. I don't have a uterus. I got a fucking vasectomy. I can't even reproduce. This super has nothing to do with me.
But this is the crazy thing. This is the crazy
If
thing
there's
about...
a poster boy for not having any fucking thing to do with this...
This is a crazy thing about that, though. This is one thing. I'm glad you actually brought that up. Because speaking of the women's rights and stuff like that, like us as men, we can just walk into a doctor's office and be like, yo, I don't want to be able to have kids anymore.
Yeah,
and they'll clip.
Yeah.
A woman has to be over a certain age.
Yep.
Has to have their spouse's permission.
Yep.
Has to... Like, there are so many guidelines that a woman has to follow in order to be able to have
Either over the age of 25 or have, I believe it was 3 kids.
Right.
But how fucked up? How fucked up with it? Now you
No,
do
but the
remember-
thing is what I find that is fucked up is that she has to get her spouse's
Yeah, that's kind of
permission.
I was just circling back to that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
If
in
you're
the
single, that's where the
40s
age and the number of children comes into play.
Which is fucking
so
dumb.
in the 1940s, okay, if we were married
Okay. Hypothetically.
and you wanted to get a driver's license,
Yeah.
I'd have to get you one,
Oh, yeah.
sweetie.
Yeah.
I'd
Legit.
He'd have to sign up for it, yeah.
Legit.
If you wanted to buy a car, that's okay, honey. I'll
I'll go get your car for you.
don't worry your pretty little head.
Bro,
You know,
I
and
wouldn't
only he
survive.
can sign the checks. Yeah.
Yes,
I
you
wouldn't
would.
survive in the 40s.
Sure you would.
Oh, I'd kick somebody's ass.
Well,
Well, that's the
would
thing. You
barely
would
survive
be a
driving
different
now.
person in that
No,
time.
you wouldn't, because you'd be a completely different person, because it would be a completely different society.
Think of Leave It to Beaver. Like, that
I love
You'd be beautiful cleavers, just saying, both
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah, because we'd be married. 'Cause
Honestly, though, you barely survive driving nowadays, so I don't know
Fuck
how
you.
well
Right?
you'd survive.
I would
it.
never
I
sign
think, I
for
think
her.
what you mean is her cars barely survive.
I don't think
Ouch.
that
Cars that go
I
20
don't wanna
miles an
talk
hour.
about
Curtis, knowing her
I'm
record,
very sad right
there's. Would you really believe that I would let her get a license? So silly. No, up until
She crashed 3 horses the other day.
like. Hey, do you guys remember when the Equal Rights Amendment passed? Right?
No, I wasn't there.
No, it never passed. No, it
It
never
never
passed.
passed.
And
Pretty
people
much,
think
yeah.
it did. The reason why women and men don't get paid equally in their jobs is because they don't have to. They don't. They don't.
Nothing
No,
enforcing.
I'm laughing in irony. It's awful. And people, Florida, by the way, voted against it. Just so
Yeah.
everybody knows.
Go Florida, man.
God.
But it failed to pass.
Of course.
And it doesn't actually need that many votes. And if you ever want to have a nostalgia trip,
Oh, no.
look into it.
Finn's
And-
pissed over here right now. She's learning things right now that are pissing her off.
You didn't
She
know
did
this?
not know this.
Didn't you go to college?
No.
The Equal Rights Amendment that basically said, all the basic Equal Rights Amendment said was, you really can't pay,
Any different depending on what the person is.
you can't treat them differently, or pay them
About
differently.
anything. About
And
anything.
that, it was a very simple amendment.
Yeah.
Never
Didn't pass.
passed.
Yeah. Which I really don't understand.
Second Amendment
people
did,
are people are people.
Second Amendment did. Everybody feel me? Yeah. Second Amendment did. Yeah.
I mean, I
Guns.
love the Second
Actually,
Amendment,
I
but
love
still.
guns.
I'm about to say.
I do. I own a lot of guns.
Wait, you do?
No.
All right, so next topic.
So, Ruth Bader Ginsburg on to reproductive rights and guns. All right.
What,
Kristina, you're up.
You want to pick from the hat? Let's
what
do
did
it.
he name the hat?
Let's get
The happy
The
hat.
happy
the
hat.
happy hat.
Happy hat.
I'm not happy with that name really, but you know, whatever.
Well, it's just
So you don't pick
'Cause
up
you
the
don't
pencil.
like
So you don't
having-
stab yourself.
I stab other
Because he's
people, not
depressed.
myself.
We're used to having her around, so
Wow.
Yeah, we kind of. That's why all the
Yeah,
cutlery
can you
has
get in
corks
the mic a
on the
little bit?
end.
try and get
All
like
right, you
that
know
or-
what?
I know that looks weird, but no, trust me,
So,
you
what do
can't
you
be
think
too
of the new
close.
studio? It's
That's
loving
what she
it.
said.
Loving it.
It's nice.
Love the studio,
Ooh.
guys.
Here.
What's the topic?
Future plans.
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't think we should talk about that.
Well, we could.
Oh,
Wanna do
all
a
we're
different
going to
one?
say, it's a
Okay.
teaser. The future plans of the Rollerskating Octopus channel.
That we're
Yeah,
all
the YouTube
involved
channel.
with.
We have
Here's
stuff
the
going
teaser.
on.
CCZIA.
Boom. That's all you get.
That's what you get.
Boom.
In-depth documentary.
CCZIA.
This guy.
In-depth documentary.
I am throwing it back in so we can talk about it later.
Yes. In-depth documentary on it.
What's that?
Can I reject it?
No.
Is this the same one that you picked last week?
There's really no binding
No,
laws.
I
It's
have
just a
like a
podcast.
connection with that one, and I don't think I should.
Let me say.
I don't think that the connection with that one is very.
Why you gotta make everything so difficult, Kristina?
All right, her
I-
boyfriend's the one that asked the question,
And I don't understand it.
and he doesn't.
so-
She doesn't understand
Well,
it.
let's go into it. So we
So
can
we're
teach
not
it. This is a
gonna- no.
teaching
It was
moment. No.
put on
No,
the
not
No,
that
okay.
one.
It was put on the Facebook.
How do I
Sorry.
get 3? Third time's the charm, right?
I hope so.
Not all of them are winners.
We got to do this one. She looks confused. Right.
Jesus
Who wrote
Christ.
It's
these?
from Fest.
That's Mr. Fessel there.
Thanks, Sean.
So, Hidden Shadow?
Hidden/shadow government.
It's the one that I pulled after the show last week, and I just went, "What the hell?"
Hidden/shadow government.
So
These-
if you
these
wanna,
aren't
like,
all
call
evenly,
us and tell us
All right,
what the hell
real
it is.
quick. What's your take on all this?
He knows what that
conspiracy
means.
stuff?
On all the conspiracy stuff?
Yeah,
Oh my
some of it's
goodness.
crazy.
Some of it is absolutely insane. It's fun to listen to some of it.
Oh, some of
It really is. But the thing is that the fact that there are so many conspiracies about everything
It's a coping mechanism.
is exactly a
Yeah.
coping mechanism in order to be able to deal with things that we don't understand or
Right.
cannot accept.
And if anyone wants a really good chuckle, there was a video that I saw of a lady testifying in front of
Oh no! Don't watch
in
those.
front of no,
They'll
this,
lower
like,
your
city
IQ.
council, and she's going on and on about how the instant they turn the 5G towers on, everybody's
I
gonna
love
like
these.
do this.
Yeah.
And they had to go, and everybody on the council looks really uncomfortable. And they went, and she just kept going. The second they're turned on, I'm telling you, we're all gonna die. And they're all just like looking at each other like this, like.
Should we tell her?
And they were like, "We turned those on 6 months ago."
Yeah, they've been.
And she was just
been
like,
for a while.
"Ah!" and ran out of the room. That's funny.
I'd have
That's
laughed
what
if
you
she,
guys
like,
look
That's
like.
fantastic.
Just
That's
fell
what you
over.
guys look like. If she would have fallen over dead, that would have been the best thing ever. Not for her family, for comedy's sake. Not the
Yeah,
best thing
yeah.
ever. Like, no, I definitely laugh. But
Right.
Absolutely.
how come I'll do something horrible I totally stand behind and then try to be like, I don't totally stand
No, I
behind
would
the
do that.
horrible thing I totally do stand behind?
He stands behind it, but reluctantly.
No,
No, there's no reluctance whatsoever.
If she dropped dead from that, I thought it would be hilarious.
If shitty people die, he's totally okay with
I'm
it.
so okay with it. I'll watch it.
Oh
laugh.
my god.
That's
And
a
then
thin
I'll go
line,
get ice cream.
Unfortunately,
You know what?
didn't get ice cream.
Ice cream is
I love
great,
ice cream.
but boba.
I don't like boba.
I prefer
What?
ice cream.
The
I
fat?
do not like boba.
Talking about the fat? I mean, you got the.
No, I love
Burgers thing.
Fett is
I
my
don't, I don't
boy.
understand.
That's my boy.
Fett is my boy. Let's
He
not
lets
get
him-
this twisted. Like
What up,
Boba Fett is my boy. Boba Tea
I got Fetch
can't
that
do it.
playing in my head.
Can't do it.
Cruise about
He doesn't like having balls in his mouth.
No.
I don't know. There's stuff in my drink that I'm not old enough.
Well, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. like,
tapioca.
have you ever
Tapioca
that's,
balls.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Give me
I
that.
tried it one time and I was just like,
Christina, you love balls in your mouth. Stop it.
I mean, let's be real here. But
Let's be real.
if we're all being completely candid right now.
Wow, that took a turn.
But no, like, have you ever had like aloe water? Aloe water's
I
fantastic.
love
You
aloe
drink
water.
it.
Yeah, aloe water.
You have
Aloe
to drink
drinks.
chew it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Aloe water is amazing.
I
Yeah.
love
But
it.
I love
boba tea,
Well, tapioca pudding, I never enjoyed.
no.
And
See, I
there are people
I
that'll-
like tapioca pudding, but tapioca, the ball tapioca in my drink,
And
I
they're
don't,
like,
it's
like
not.
that freaking
Here's
big
what you
too.
do.
I don't understand.
I love it.
I'm giving this
Love it.
idea out. If anybody comes out with it, well, it's okay because I'm mentioning it, so it's on my
Tapioca 5G.
Here's what you do. You fill little bobas with whiskey,
Shut
and you
up.
put them in the bottom
it
of
now.
a beer, and it's like a drink chew Boilermaker.
Wow.
Feel free to Shark Tank that shit. There you
like,
go.
Seriously,
No,
you know that Icebreakers gum that has those little blue things in it? I can't even do that. It grosses me out. Like having a
Stop.
The
sauce
mixed
in my mouth.
textures and yeah. Yeah.
Having something burst with
Josh,
juice.
stop.
Having something burst with juice in your mouth makes you uncomfortable.
So he did it.
Wait, what
he
about
did it.
Gushers?
I always am the
You
one to
always do it.
Yeah, so I'm calling bullshit there.
Gushers?
Just saying.
No,
How'd you deal with gushers?
all of you.
How about penises? How do you do with those? How do you do with the penis?
I
thing?
feel attacked for her. This is
Should be.
like
Yeah.
just by
It's only-
association.
It's only because you're so close, so you
The
get last.
problem is, the biggest problem is that him, her,
Where are you?
I'm a little.
Him and her.
All of us have known each other for a
So
very,
many
very long
years.
time.
So many years.
So-
possibly too long, apparently.
Yeah.
Like
I'm the newbie
all
in
the
this group, by
jokes
the
and the
way.
bullshit we've all seen each other thrown up on. Like, you can be cool as fuck, right? Like, you can be the coolest fucking person in the world. I used to hang out with Brian, who became Marilyn Manson, right? We just called
My mom
him.
went to college.
We went to high school with him. We're old as fuck. Anyway, my friend Adam punched him. It was pretty funny. Anyway, at this underground club in Lauderdale. But
You wanna
here's
hear
the
this?
thing. You can...
It's okay. You can keep talking.
I just got totally derailed.
Marilyn Manson.
Once you've known each other for so long, you're not cool anymore. You're just like, you're looking at him like, yeah, you're on an album cover, but I saw you throw up on a dog. Like,
Wait a minute.
on Mad Dog 2020. Like, you're not cool.
Oh my god.
Like, people like will see me on the Rollerskating Octopus on this and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I saw your podcast. Oh, it's pretty good. I remember when you used to pee on everything. Yeah. Yeah, I peed on stuff, you know?
You remember when we got high and I turned into a
lot.
tree?
Yeah. I'm a tree.
He peed on stuff a lot.
I did. It
He
was
did.
fun. I've seen him do it. I've seen Josh naked.
Many times.
Too much.
Many
Too much.
times.
Too much, man.
Wow.
He has.
You've seen all
He
of your
has seen
friends
me
naked.
I
Yes.
have.
Just not me.
Scott's
Not
just one of
me.
those
He hasn't
guys.
seen me naked
Not
either.
me.
I'm gonna stay.
Scott's just
I'm
one of those
I'm not
guys
involved in this
that
either.
you just don't care. Like, you're
Yeah,
just
I
like,
use it in the
drop
car.
trow, and it's okay.
We were in a play.
We
We
were.
were in a musical.
We were.
It's not like we were just in my living room and I'm like, hey, I mean, I know I'm yelling.
Want to see
into
my
the mic.
balls?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm redlining the mic right now. No.
I
I'm
triggered
going to
him.
stand up for myself for a second.
I totally triggered him.
Glenn Close did what?
Oh, my daughter?
Yeah.
Clue and Clue.
I triggered
No,
Scott.
Abby.
That was great.
Hello, daughter.
Hey, Abby, he's wearing your Crocs.
Daughter. I'm wearing them. I wear them all the time. People go, why do you wear those fucking shoes? Because I don't like them. But I tell them because my daughter bought them for me. Crocs fucking suck.
You
They
know,
do. They're awful.
are they
but-
comfortable?
Not really.
No, you should get UFOs.
What?
No,
Ufos?
my
Are
daughter didn't.
fucking amazing.
My daughter didn't buy me
Just saying.
those.
Those
My
like
daughter
Uggs?
bought me Crocs.
No.
Let me tell you,
Didn't
Right?
she get you jewelry for him
Uggs
too?
makes
Crap.
flip flops.
I lost it.
And they are the best flip flops that I've ever
Aren't
worn.
there Ugg Gators
What
too?
about Sanooks?
Isn't that that's a helicopter, isn't it?
A
What?
Sanuk, that's a Chinook. Let's just keep going with driving. That's a Chinook. A shiny fish? That's a snook. Are we just going to keep doing this?
Abby said
A guy
you're
who
welcome.
prepares food? That's a cook.
All right, so that was fun.
Just
She
because you
couldn't
can't
keep
come
up.
up with shit. Yeah.
Yeah, she's over here
I'm
like,
gonna put the rest of us down. God.
Yes,
I'm
don't
waiting for
hate
Sarah
on
to
my
get
game.
aggressive about it.
I
She's
know,
trying
right?
to rain on my black parade.
When I was a young boy,
My father took me into the city to see a marching band.
I'm,
yeah, I did
Oh,
that.
you know
I'm
how...
just gonna put a mark there so you can put a D note in there, just because. It really
Real
needs
quick.
a D note.
Real- yeah, we do. We really do. You should.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
You got a marker now.
You started that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm totally... How
Josh
come-
started
That's not the
another
first
one. Oh, I
time.
started
I
that
mean,
one.
yeah.
Never mind. I
Josh,
did that
how
one.
long have they always been like, You started, Scott. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I'll still
And
never.
the bad thing is he will like say something or start
On
just
purpose.
like that, just like how that happened, and I just totally fucking run with
Just
it because that's the guy I am. Because he technically
it's
started
fun.
it then. He started it then. I totally did
Okay.
everything else, but he gets to blame because he started it.
I gotta. All right. Real quick.
Story time.
Oh, Lord.
Story time.
Real quick. Josh and I were working on the musical Rocky Horror.
Yes.
So
Which
stage
you may
play.
remember from a previous episode.
Yes.
Go
So
ahead.
we're doing this, right? And to bring in what he's talking about, I was expressly told, do not bring alcohol to rehearsal.
Huh.
So I'm standing there with a 12-pack. And she is going, I thought I said, and I'm literally just drinking one. Josh walks up as she's yelling, going, I said you can't bring alcohol. And I'm like, uh-huh. And she's like, and you did. And I'm like, yeah. And Josh walks up, I'm like, Josh, here. And then she's like, I told you not to give it out to the cast too. And Josh just goes, psh. Exactly.
That's true.
How did you even do that?
He made mistakes.
What did you hit it on?
My knee. It's made of titanium.
Oh, there you go.
I'm actually a superhero.
He's a robot, guys.
It's just
But
the,
it was just
But
funny
yeah,
because
that's-
I'm like, I hand it to you, you get it, and you just go, and we both walked away from her.
Yeah.
Don't,
This is
guys,
the
in
stage
the
director?
entertainment industry, don't do that to your director.
Don't do that. If you have aspirations
It's
of
really
being an
disrespectful.
Sorry. If you have aspirations of being an
We're
entertainer,
a mess today.
do not
any of that.
Just don't do it.
disrespect your director
just don't do it.
because
You get the
you'll
worst
be
parts and-
just gone.
She was so
Ruined.
mad at me.
Oh yeah,
I heard she was doing a documentary.
she is.
She did not ever speak to me.
She contacted me.
Did she?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She contacted Bruce, too.
Oh yeah,
She contacted Everett. You know who she's not contacted?
you.
Hey, Trisha.
Yeah.
Hold on. Trisha, if you're watching this.
We love you.
Love you.
We do.
Love
We.
you.
I don't know you, but I love you.
All the hearts.
Sorry we gave
No,
you
I
a hard
actually
time.
do think you would love her.
Yeah?
Yeah, you would.
Most definitely.
Okay.
She hates me. Hates me.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Maybe
every
not
night.
anymore.
You know
you
what's
got a
funny,
lot in
though,
common.
is people will say that, and you've known
I
me
don't
throughout
Oh,
the
yeah.
years.
hate it.
People be like, this guy hates you, and I'm like, oh, I know, he should.
He has every right to
I
be.
did some horrible shit to that dude. Holy fuck, he should fucking hate the hell out of me.
Mhm.
So I don't mind if people don't like me. That's the whole thing, because no matter what you do, Josh knows, no matter what you do, there's always going to be those people hating on it.
Everybody.
You could be
Oh, yeah.
anywhere, and people don't let that hold you back. Because you're going to have those motherfuckers, no matter what you do, they're going to be like, look at him, just breathing. You
Oh,
know? So
there
fuck
are
those
people-
With those eyes and that nose.
There are people out there that will tell you that I am. I mean, they're not necessarily wrong, but they will tell you that. Yeah, disclaimer, total
I'm
disclaimer.
not saying it's unfounded.
I'm not. Yeah, there's total reason behind them saying what they say, but they will tell you that I am the most arrogant, cocky, conceited asshole that they've ever met.
Not you.
And I know, right? But
Say it isn't
other
so.
people will tell you that I'm sweet and I'm nice and everything, but it just kind of happens because
Are they talking to ex-girlfriends?
It's because not
there's a definite possibility.
I
Well,
always see those memes where they're like, they get all your ex-girlfriends in a room, and I'm like, okay. And they're like,
This is not going to go well.
you're going to do this. And I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. There's some of them that have tried to kill me, set my fucking house on fire, tried to kill me, killed my pets.
Wow.
he
Set,
had some fatal attraction
That's
type.
set my lawn on fire. So,
Was it because they didn't want to mow it, or like actual
no,
anger
they
issues?
explained later that we had broken up, so she set my lawn on fire
Okay, unrelated then.
so that
Yeah,
I would
sure.
call her and be upset and need her so we would get back together.
No, no.
What?
Instead, I went, what the fuck do you mean you set my fucking lawn on fire? didn't quite have that. So, ladies, when you're thinking these things,
Don't do it.
I have had a friend of mine call me.
It was
True
not me.
fucking story. Right hand of fucking universe here. It was not her. Call me and go, like 2 a.m. I'm thinking about killing his cats. That way he'll need me more. What do you think? And I'm just like,
Don't do that.
okay, so we're gonna stop that right now. Like,
Let's
so-
not.
Is that why they're putting all these serial killer documentaries on so they can inform people that that's not okay?
Probably.
Or
I mean,
giving them
real
ideas.
fast.
I don't
Or
know.
is it just
you
giving them
need to-
ideas?
If you need a Lifetime television special or an ancient text written by Iron Age peasants to tell you not to murder the fuck out of somebody, you're probably really dumb. Just don't murder anybody. You don't need anyone to tell you. By the way,
Those texts might tell you to do that, though.
in some
Just-
only if they don't believe the same as you. But listen, here's the thing. I'm going to say these things. Don't
Here's the disclaimer.
Love you guys.
don't do heroin.
Whoa.
Don't do it.
That's honestly
I mean,
great life
yeah,
advice.
don't do it.
Or meth.
Wow,
I didn't see that coming.
What, you're saying that's you want people to do heroin?
No.
that
What is wrong with you?
Wow.
What
that's
is wrong
not
with
what
you
I'm
tonight?
saying. Wait a minute.
Toxin, that's
Hold
where
on.
it
No. Listen.
So Finn,
Yes.
I have to ask a question.
What's up?
Yes, that is her real pants.
This is like a recurring thing.
Yeah.
And you just stay here.
I know.
She's here every week. Well, we actually have
Well,
her
no.
glued to the chair.
No, she's
Moved.
not here
Dissolves
every
in
week.
45
She's like,
minutes.
she's
not here
Shut
every
the
week.
fuck up,
Yeah, she
Dean.
wasn't here
She
last
wasn't
week.
here last week.
I don't
If
want
you
to
pay
talk about
attention-
it.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
the cushion there? Did she just take the whole cushion with
The
her?
cushion was gone and everything.
Josh,
So if you guys watch this video, you'll see the subliminal messages that she's trying to put out there asking for help.
Don't pay
anyway,
That's
attention
why
to
your
the
feet are
Serafina
below
in
the
the
table.
corner.
They
No,
can't see
no,
the
no,
My
no.
chains.
feet are barely below
Yeah,
the
but you
table.
notice that
Your feet aren't touching the ground.
They don't touch the
they're a
floor.
solid 8 inches off the
No,
ground.
at least.
So
I
anyway,
totally got to do this.
Josh,
Leave my feet alone.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Legs so long they almost touch the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Did those legs all the way, go
Yes,
all the way
God.
down?
Christina,
What?
remember in your youth
Oh, Lord.
Don't be
when
afraid.
you were a little younger
It
and
was
you
yesterday.
may have gone out and imbibed a little bit too much, had a
Me and
little too
Josh,
much to
yeah.
drink, and perhaps you couldn't make it to work the next day or the podcast or something. You think that's okay? Yeah, it's not ever okay. You got to go to work.
You think if you had a
You gotta
boss for
do
that, they'd be,
They'd be okay with
Unless
it.
I have
Pissed
paid
about
time
it?
off.
Yeah.
All right.
maybe call in?
So last week's episode on YouTube, I would like to apologize to YouTube right now because last week's episode was missing Serafina because she drank too much.
I do have an idea for that.
No.
I can make like a cutout of her and
Oh.
superimpose it.
Stick ones?
Wow.
Yeah, like on the editing, in the editing for the video. I think we should do that.
Tequila's
totally do
a
that.
bitch.
Well, we
Absolutely.
did have Mary Jo sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you
Yeah,
did.
we had
That's
Mary
right,
Jo.
yeah.
You
So-
can put
I
my
forgot.
face just like randomly
Yeah, we
floating
can put it up
right
here.
Just ghost above everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Just her face.
Well, hold on.
floating.
Let me explain what happened.
What happened was
It's gonna be a
Tequila.
long story.
And boiled peanuts.
No,
Gas
because-
station
And
boiled
gas
peanuts.
station peanuts, yeah.
She
Wait.
was eating gas station boiled peanuts before
And
she came.
pastries.
She was posting them here.
Meat pastry? Was that a? I don't know what
You
that
know the
was.
best thing in the world is you go, why couldn't you?
Yes.
Why couldn't you do the podcast? Tequila and boiled peanuts. And everybody's going to go, together? And you're gonna go, yes.
No.
No, it was separately. That's the issue.
So you just want to
apparently.
shit yourself and rape a
To
mule.
death.
Like,
To death.
to death.
these right here are reasons why I quit drinking.
And pass out in the shower.
So glad I quit drinking.
Pass out in the shower holding a couch cushion.
In the shower.
In your clothes.
No.
I have...
I'm never fully clothed when I pass out in the shower.
All right, really quick. Real quick.
If she
Show
gets
of
not her
hands.
clothes.
If you haven't passed out fully clothed in a shower while it's on, you haven't really been drinking.
Show of
It's
hands.
You have not lived.
Show of hands who's woken up in their clothes on a kitchen floor or on the bathroom floor. I say
the bathroom
kitchen and
floor.
everybody's like
Either or.
either or.
Kitchen.
Aren't they kind of
Kitchen,
like...
bathroom,
Because, I mean,
in the
let's be
shower.
real. The kitchen sink works when you're that drunk.
Yeah, no,
It
you
does.
pee in it all the time.
It's a little,
Exactly.
Little known fact, ladies, if you have a man in your house,
That drinks.
he has probably peed in your sink.
they all go to the
I
same
pee in my
place.
sink. What are you
God.
talking about?
Carry the two. Yeah,
That mathematically
follows.
works better
That
than
follows.
Somebody else in your bathroom going to the bathroom.
That's understandable.
Either you have your bathtub sitting there or you got a sink. Yeah.
I'm
You
talking
just
about
gotta-
kitchen sink.
You just have to make sure that
So kitchen sink
there's
there
no
too?
dishes. You just have to make sure there's no dishes.
I mean,
Oh,
you
of
gotta
course.
wash them
Of
anyways.
course.
Why not?
yeah, but you still don't want to pee
You
on
know guys
dishes,
did
even
this?
if you're going to clean.
I would hope they didn't
Have you ever been
piss
at
on
your-
the.
I'm not gonna lie.
Have you been at your
If
dad's
you're that
house?
drunk that you're gonna piss in the kitchen sink,
No, he hasn't.
you don't
She
care
has.
if
No.
there's plates there.
If I was
Listen.
dude to
No.
dude talking to me,
No,
tell me.
listen. If
When
you
I've
ever
had to
spoke to my
pee-
no, listen to me. If you have ever spoken to my parents, you would think
You peed in the sink all the time?
that's your daughter. That's your daughter. Are you sure that's your
Right.
daughter? Because you guys are like, Catholic all the way through and through.
You know your mom still got down though, right?
Oh,
Every
did.
birthday.
Everyone
Right
just,
after the pinata.
Hey.
Hey, just remember 9 months prior to
Stop.
you being born.
just angry about it.
That's something I don't want in my head.
He's not an only child. Oh shit.
Oh, so it's happened multiple
Oh.
times.
Sorry, Sarah.
So,
Sarah, you're just a sex trophy.
Yeah, we all are. I mean,
I'm so happy I didn't put the fucking.
what was that again, Scott?
once again, kids,
Oh,
What
you
was
don't
that?
want to be watching this.
I'm doing it. By the way,
You don't
just in
want
case, I like how people are like. I don't know what he's doing. I'm pretending that I'm Seraphina's
No!
mom, sucking Seraphina's dad's penis, like this.
Dude, it is a
Pumpkins.
turn on to see a guy actually.
Just
Or fold a fitted sheet.
dishes.
You
what?
sexist.
Can anyone actually fold a fitted sheet?
Which
just
is
roll
sad.
it,
Dad
don't you?
can.
If I come home and you're doing the dishes, I'm so happy.
I do all the dishes now.
She's gonna
and cook.
jump on top of you.
I do the dishes
gave you
and
that
cook
napkin.
all the time.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Can you fold a fitted sheet?
Can anyone do that?
Yes,
I'm telling you, my
Yes.
dad can.
I can fold a fitted sheet.
Is he a
Absolutely.
warlock?
I've actually
No,
never tried.
he's a
It's-
massage therapist, so
You
he's
just
let
roll
the
them in a ball
elastic
and just-
go
Stop
toward
it.
the inside and you fold over that.
I
It's-
just-
No.
Goes in a
simple.
ball at the top.
Just goes in a ball.
I like how I
It goes in a
don't really
ball
have to do
on
it.
top of
This
the
is
shelf.
This is going to be my next
Taking
TikTok
it down,
video.
you're like,
I'm going to do a video of me folding a fitted sheet.
And I'm going to watch.
and she's gonna be like,
Taking notes.
So if we don't see you for 3 weeks, we know.
Maybe like 12 years
Josh.
ago.
So many women will watch.
Right?
With
so many
candles
women
lit,
will want
right?
you.
some Kenny G saxophone music in the background.
So seriously,
It's gotta be WAP.
Little. Oh no! I was gonna say wham. That's a little. I guess that's
Oh,
close.
I love
I
Wham.
feel
Wrong
so unsure. Sorry.
No.
You know what's so great when Wham came out? All right, I'm old. When Wham came out, it was like, look at those two happy little gay boys just skipping down, like, wake me up. And then like MTV was like such an influence. All of a sudden, it's like, where'd the little gay boy go? And why didn't George Michael shave? You know? And he's all of a sudden like, I'm so into WAP, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm so
I want
into
your sex.
I'm so into the girls. I wanna touch their boobs that feel like sand. Like this dude, like
They feel like bags of sand. That's what they feel like,
bags of
right?
sand. No,
That just reminds me of the
It's a
movie Wild
How do
Wild
you
West
not know?
with
it's a
How do you not know?
I am the
Be-
president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I swear. swear.
I mean,
Why?
you can be
Because you stole
you can be the
one of
president of the fan club. The committee itself, I don't know about that.
Well, no, she just took everybody's.
Right.
And she's like, now you have small.
She's the Highlander of the.
She's the Highlander.
Oh,
Can we get back to walk, please?
this
Not throw me in a pot.
I don't
Going
cook,
on the,
I don't
that
clean.
right there. That was the Highlander.
We were friends.
Dude.
a couple
The
minutes
Highlander
ago,
of boobs.
but-
That's on the highlight reel.
There can
right
be only
there.
two.
That's on the highlight reel right there. That's like whale vomit right there. That's some famous shit right
Ambergris.
now.
You know what it is?
Nope.
Whale vomit.
We're leaving it where it is.
Come
Oh.
on. We can't do a flashback each week. We did one for this week.
Eek, week, week.
Each week.
Each week.
Each week.
She wasn't
Each
here
week.
last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because she was.
No,
here
she
before.
was here for this week's drop, for the YouTube drop.
She was.
We had what did we do?
That's a good episode this week. Oh, everybody,
Mental
go to
health.
Oh,
YouTube.
yes. Do it.
It's suicide
Seriously,
and mental health
It's
awareness.
not this. Just nonsense. It was an actual topic night. It was on mental health and suicide awareness. Seriously, if you guys are struggling, everybody on this show, reach out to us.
As you can
I'll
tell,
talk to
we're
you.
I struggle.
all
For real.
we're all
Don't call me.
shithole
Text.
Europe.
Seriously, unless you're like, I am gonna definitely kill myself like right now. Call. I'm probably not gonna answer. But if you text
Because we're
me,
asleep.
if you text
So-
me, I'll be like, yo, bro, don't
Hey,
do
it's 3
that.
in the morning. Call Josh. Hey, it's 4 in the
You know what
morning.
fucking
Call
sucks
Kristina.
about
No, I'm not. No, seriously though, like I have done numerous posts on TikTok and on Facebook and on Instagram, literally saying like, and to the world out there, if you are having issues and if you need someone to talk to, fucking message me. J Flores voice across all of the socials.
Sure.
Fucking message me if you need somebody to talk to.
Maybe not the world for me. Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
If you
Josh-
need someone to talk to,
that's
Call
8
him.
billion
Hit me up.
people.
fuck it.
I don't want to talk to 8 billion people.
I will gladly talk to 8 billion
The
people.
only reason why is I did the mathematical calculation.
Where
It
do
will
you find
take
the-
me about 800 years.
Where do you find the
I
time?
don't have the time.
Yeah.
I'd have to talk to every one of you like this, like, don't kill yourself, don't kill yourself. And still, it's like 8 billion.
Yeah, but you got to think. Not
Yeah.
every one of them is having the issues.
Yeah, but what if they did? What if all of a sudden 8 billion people did?
We're gonna start we're gonna start a whole group, and we're just all gonna take a portion
But
of
if
the.
there was
I
like
don't give a shit.
20 people, if there was like 20
yeah.
people that were like, hey, Scott, I'm going to hit you up.
Isn't that how the hotline got started? They
But
pretty
no.
I
much.
mean,
Seriously,
we can always
Josh
just do
and
a
I
group
just
chat
had a
and
really good
everybody
friend.
can talk to each other.
That too. That's kind
Discord.
We
of.
can do a group
There's
chat
a
while we'll talk to
Discord.
each other. I mean, you know what sucks though is like recently,
Yes.
you know, I had a person that would talk to me and be like, I'm thinking about doing this, and I talked to her, and man, she's dead now. So that's so
Megan.
somebody talk to me and say they're going to kill themselves, and don't kill themselves, and then I'll feel a little better.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Josh and I had a really good friend of ours just pass away, the end of July.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who?
I'd rather-
Scott knew him too, Brad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Scott knew him
Oh,
too.
yeah, you did know him too.
he was at Christmas parties at my house.
And
So, I mean, if you need to reach out to us, I talked to him like 3 days before everything happening on
There's
Fucking-
I'll
ugh,
talk to you
whatever.
about
No,
when I
he's
last
tough,
saw him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about when I last saw him.
I would say if you do have the issue, you can. I mean, Josh has his information out there. He's doing his
It's
live
fucking
thing,
tragic.
but you
All
can.
of All of it.
Any
Find
one of
me.
us answer the Facebook.
By the
Mostly
way,
me, actually.
real quick, we
I
weren't
And me
hit that
sometimes.
up all the time.
And we will answer you. It may take
Yeah.
a couple hours or something.
we
but
weren't mentioning
We'll
any
give-
names in the suicide prevention, but since
Yeah.
Brad's name has been mentioned, Amanda Singleton is her name on Facebook. Look her up. Look up the GoFundMe. That is his widow. He had a daughter and
Journey.
She could use some money. They could use some help. Help out.
Definitely.
That's all I can say about that.
yeah.
It is
It's a touchy subject.
It,
the death of a
it doesn't just
person-
affect you. Let's put it
the
that way.
death of a person is very difficult to deal with, and it's difficult, especially when somebody was in the community and things like that as much as he was. Yeah. So I mean, he impacted a lot of people, and that's a loss. That's a loss for the community. And people don't realize who they impact. You know, sometimes. I've had people walk up to me and be like, hey, this good thing happened, thanks. And I'm just like, I wish I knew who you were.
There can be someone out there that hasn't seen you in like 20 years, but they've been following you on Facebook, and they're like, I'm so happy. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, I'm so happy for that. You know, maybe they had a crush on you in high school or something. They're like, oh, you know, I like that this person is doing new things. Shut up, Scott. I see you thinking.
Oh.
I see you thinking.
I see you thinking.
Fantastic.
But there's still someone out
He
there.
knows some fucked up shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking love it.
Regardless, someone out there is going to be, you know, devastated by
your
Oh,
loss.
yeah, by your loss.
the loss of
People
of
you
you,
don't
not
even
your loss,
realize.
the
The
loss
loss of you. Yes.
Yeah.
And even if you think that you're not important to anyone, including yourself, there's someone out there that's going to be completely affected by it.
Yeah.
And just don't. And if you're that person that thinks that someone is, you know, thinking of that, and you're that person that's, you know, sitting on the sidelines that would miss them if they were gone, talk to them.
Tell them.
It's crazy.
Tell them. Just
right
tell
now.
people.
Like,
Just tell people how much you love them.
Exactly.
Tell people
Actually,
how much they
regardless,
mean
yeah.
to you.
Really
It doesn't
crazy
fucking
time,
matter if you
man.
know that they're dealing with shit.
Scott,
Just
I love you.
tell people
Love
how
you.
you feel about
Guys,
them.
I love you.
I love you. I love you.
I
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Like,
There are
this
so
crew
many
right
people
here.
in this room.
fuck.
So much love.
But seriously, so many of you out there also that follow us and watch us and support everything that we do. We love you. And even those of you that are seeing us for the first time, we love you all.
Mhm.
But fucking just tell somebody how they make you feel. Tell somebody how happy you are for them.
Nah, we
Tell
gotta-
somebody that their hair looks amazing, or that their shirt looks awesome, or
Or their hair
something.
doesn't look at all.
Anything. But it looks so good on you, bro. Like, for real. I'm there. I'm almost there. I'm not even gonna lie.
BB,
Dude,
Ball Brothers,
Your picture the other day, I was like, damn.
I got a lot of people that were just like, fucking do it.
Oh, that fucking ball.
Yes, you totally should.
The whole-
I actually wanted to hit you.
I mean, the whole thing.
Why?
Because I saw the outline.
Yeah.
So,
So stupid.
I mean, the whole thing
Okay,
is,
It was great though.
is that you're left behind with all these,
Yes.
all this pain, all these questions. I mean, there is all these questions still about everything, and
Mhm.
within a very short period of time, quite a few people. We're not going to name names, but
No,
you know,
no.
off bridges, everywhere. I mean, there were all these fucking deaths of people at the end of the rope. And you know what? With this election, all you see on television is nothing but venom from both
Hate.
sides.
Fucking
From
hate.
both sides. You see people making liberals cry. Those guys are fucking Nazis. This is both sides, guys. This is how you're treating each other.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, and I made a Facebook post, and of course people want to fucking argue on it. And all I was saying is, I believe in voting. Vote for who you want, but that's not an excuse to be a fucking asshole to each other.
Why can't
And
we
you know
love each
what?
other?
This isn't going to be an election year every year.
Thank
2
God.
years from now, you're going to be like, oh,
You
man,
were still an asshole 2
I
years
don't
ago.
have
Right,
those
yeah.
friends. I
You
don't
still
have
said those
friends
things.
anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know, I was just running for election. No, fuck you, dude. Like, there are people who literally I have damaged relationships with.
Yes, most
Just
definitely.
because I'm like,
You have become a shitty person.
yeah, you've become an absolutely horrible person. And that's on the left and the right.
Yes.
You become such a horrible, dogmatic person that you just want to fight and argue with everybody about everything.
if they don't agree with you.
That supposedly...
Or you could even be in agreement on things, and they'll still go
Hey,
back and
it's
forth about it.
just-
It's retarded. It's stupid.
I don't talk
So
about it.
here's the thing. This was my message on Facebook. We can fight about on YouTube. But this is the message. Don't be shitty to each other.
Don't be a dick.
Vote for who you want to vote for. Either way,
Don't be a dick.
guess what?
It's
You're
gonna
voting
suck.
for a 70-year-old white millionaire.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Either way, you're voting for a millionaire dude.
That doesn't give
In
a
the
shit
70s.
about you.
Doesn't give a fuck about you. But you should vote. Vote for either one.
But again,
I don't have I don't have an opinion on who you vote for. I have an opinion on who I vote for.
right.
Whoever you choose.
That's the only person you can actually affect.
As
Just saying.
long as you're
Us.
not a shitty person about it,
Yeah.
Vote for who you fucking want to.
Vote for whoever you want. And honestly, that's the thing. Fucking everybody out there, start actually doing some research on the independent candidates. Because not for nothing, you can vote on literally over 1,000 people.
Can we write your name in?
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you a fact and a math thing.
Oh, Lord.
But do you realize
I'm legally of age.
TikTokers and all this, 18 to 24, okay, just that age group. If everybody, we're going to bump it up, 18 to 25 voted, if everybody 18 to 25 voted, and let's say you wanted to get rid of a specific party.
All of them?
All of them.
A party or all of them, you have the power to do that. 18 to 25, everybody 18 to 25 voted.
The Electoral College cannot override that many fucking votes.
They could vote fucking Grover in. You know what I mean?
What about Snuffleupagus?
Yeah. That's
Not Jimmy
legitimate.
again. Fuck Jimmy.
Snuffy 2020.
We're not voting Jimmy again.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So before we go, can I just make a little shout out?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thanks,
yes.
guys. Anyways, this is for my cousin.
So aggressive.
Fuck
Cousin
you.
on TikTok.
Anyway,
on all the
cousin
medias.
Tristan and her now fiance Nick. Congratulations, guys! I'm so happy and so
Yay!
proud.
Congratulations
and
on the marriage.
also, it's about damn time. I love you guys, and I hope I get to see you soon. That's it.
Come visit.
Don't drink tequila.
Ever.
Don't drink tequila.
Don't do it.
Don't fucking do it.
No.
Let's not talk about it.
You might miss a
I made
podcast.
mistakes.
Or two.
I would
Mistakes
like to,
were made.
I would personally right now like to thank Josh.
Yes.
Thank
and
you
Kristina
again,
for
yes.
being on the shows.
Thank
Yay.
you.
For being on the show.
Woo!
Everybody, please like, comment, subscribe on the Rollerskating Octopus
Please.
YouTube. We have new projects coming. We have new video series
Yep.
coming.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful
We do.
ones.
It's gonna be great.
They're going to be wonderful.
We have
I run.
Sarah
I'm not
Runs.
telling you what I do.
Sarah has the runs.
CCZIA.
CCZIA.
Yeah.
That's it.
In-depth documentary. Everybody's Googling that. They're like,
What does that mean?
What
What
the fuck
is
is
this?
CCZIA?
You're not gonna find out.
Yeah.
Some apocalyptic shit right there. Oh, no.
It is.
You can't find
Oh,
us
no.
on the regular web.
No.
We're only on the
Gotta
dark
go
web.
dark web. Don't go on the dark
Don't
web.
do
Don't
it.
fucking
It's
go on the dark.
gross,
Don't do
for
it.
one. Ugh.
Ugh.
It's also very dangerous.
And dangerous. It's dangerous, but mostly it's gross.
Mostly, it's dangerous.
I just want to
don't-
make a
just
comment
don't
real
go-
quick
don't go
about
there.
how Scott totally swerved WAP. Just saying.
I'm not telling
He
you.
totally
I'm
fucking
surprised we don't have
swerved.
Listen,
that
I
on
was-
you right
Talk
now.
about
Listen.
macaroni in a pot.
I was
Totally-
really trying to get back to the whole Mars conversation from that one. I was like, no, let's go back to Mars.
What?
I'm not participating.
We got to go there in the first place in order to get back.
Here's
I want
the
you
thing
to
with
touch
some
I
of
don't
the
wanna
that
come back.
little dangly
Here's the
thing.
thing, like everybody who knows me knows I listen to some really weird fucking music because I enjoy talent. There.
What the
That was
I don't-
totally in his face, no pun intended,
right?
on what earth. Maybe there was.
Because I enjoy talent means that WAP song, that's not talent.
That is not talent at all. Cardi B is, and I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say,
You know what's
is one of
funny?
the
You can lose
most
half your followers.
overrated.
Don't do it,
There
Josh.
we go.
Don't do it, Josh.
I love you.
You may get famous from CCZIA.
That's
We're
right.
gonna be at some sort of fucking con. And
I
you know
don't
what?
get
Cardi B's fucking
up?
overrated.
You know what's so fucked up is you could literally get like a high school principal,
Just know the product's better.
Cardi B, and
I
just
like
some
her.
random fucking person and be like, pick Cardi B. I'd be like,
George Washington.
I don't even know what this bitch looks like. I don't listen to her music, and I hear all these WAP references. So I did look it up. I'm like, what's that mean? Oh, that's fucking stupid.
It is. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, all you people. It's fucking ridiculous.
Last year, all you motherfuckers were all bent out of shape because of Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yep.
Here. WAP.
Oh
what
my
the
God, I
fuck,
forgot about
people?
that.
What
Yeah,
the
that's
fucking
exactly what I was going to
That's where
say.
you were going.
That's exactly where I was going.
I have seen your children at
Dropping
fucking,
it down. Fuck
at
it.
fucking no. I went to this Irish festival, right? So they have these little 10-year-old girls dance troupe. Like, let's do a little thing, dance troupe, right? It's the fucking Soulja Boy.
Whoa!
Don't let your fucking kids dance that. What the fuck is wrong? Oh, baby, it's cold outside. It's way over there. I got a little 12-year-old Superman at home. What the fuck?
What was the other one they were talking about? They were saying, everybody's loving this WAP song, but it was My Neck, My Back.
That was the 90s.
My back.
That was when I was in high school.
Right?
Like
That was a
And me
lot.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
now we're talking ages,
Yeah.
but...
I was
if
in,
you
like,
think about it, what was the name?
you were, like,
Kaya or
in a
something?
Rub my shoulders and my back.
Yes,
wasn't
that's
that
it.
it?
No, it's
Yes,
like-
that's exactly
it's
what
like-
it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because we were so much more wholesome when we were kids.
Fucking wrong.
Well, what I think is so funny is like even the artists that are like
Portraying these.
Lil Wayne one time was interviewed and they're like, "What's the most unbelievable thing?" And he's like, "Dude, they put Get Low on the radio and there's just guys going ski 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 ski." He's like, "I think that's the funniest fucking shit ever."
They don't know what skeet means.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, he goes, "I sat in my car." Like Lil Wayne is just sitting there like, "I sat in my car just going, I fucking
Really?
can't believe they played this."
Really?
It would be almost if I got in a car and my voice was like, "Welcome to the roller skating." I'd be like, "Why are people?"
No!
No,
Mew,
no.
mew, 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 mew.
No, you
Next
don't want to
station.
listen to this.
He's gonna say shit. Like,
Literally.
but the only difference is we're not saying it to music, so that makes it offensive.
Oh, apparently. It's not art?
Right.
my word.
And auto-tune.
So
My
are you saying
words.
if we put music to this,
If we put music to this and auto-tune all of our
Nothing.
voices, it'll be fine.
Add a background
nothing
track.
will be offensive?
Yes,
Are
absolutely.
you, do you have the
Scott's
ability,
breaking his microphone over
do you
here.
have the ability
And
in
he tells me
post production
I do
to put a
that.
beat in?
Yeah.
Absolutely, he does.
I did that on the preview
He
for
did.
the
Oh,
that
real
one.
quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the
What
ding
dumb?
for the Black Parade thing.
Fucking
we
fuck,
flop
fuck, fuck,
and
fuck, 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 fuck. There.
Through the entire episode. I'll just loop that.
Just leave
whole
that.
thing. Entire
That-
episode.
I just realized how close that is to the Nick.
Yeah, don't get us.
Wait, I almost finished that. That's like saying dick.
Why did you say it? I thought we were going to go through a whole fucking show without you saying that word.
Not a one.
You know,
Mark
I
it.
almost said it to you and be that
Mark
asshole.
it.
Why would you? What the fuck?
It's the one
But I
word you
decided
can't say on
to be-
YouTube.
Not
Mark it.
I fucking missed it.
The marks don't really
You
mean
wanna
anything.
say
I have
it?
to go through and listen to the shit
The owners
anyways.
of Star
Yeah, but I'm
Wars.
still marking
I'm
it.
mad at
You know,
They tricked me, got me wishing on a shooting star.
I just hit a bunch
Sorry.
of markers on that.
Plus.
You realize
But by
if
all
this was
rights-
live, all anyone would hear would be
Beep, 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 beep,
But by all rights, that song is awesome.
Yes.
It's fucking amazing, but
That
there's
girl
no
did
way
such
she
a
can
good
ever
job.
make money off of that.
Yeah, because
Never.
everybody's
Never.
using it.
ever.
She can make money off of TikTok because of the Creators Fund, but she cannot legally make money off of that song itself as an actual recorded song because of the title
She-
and because of who she's referencing.
She'd have to.
Trademark. And,
Oh, yeah.
She'd have to get permission from.
Them able to from the almighty mouse.
the big D. From the big D.
Wow.
From me.
Oh, great mouse almighty.
the Big D.
Why don't we just vote for the mouse?
He's the Big D.
No, that's already
that's-
coming.
That's
That's
racist.
already in motion. Like, do you like Fox, Marvel, like
Their history, by the way, not a fan of the Jews.
No shit.
But
like orange juice
not going near that.
or apple juice or
Damn it.
what? Like what kind of juice are we talking about?
Apple juice.
Okay.
So the producers are saying we get
Producers.
into
Yeah,
that,
it's time.
and it's time to say goodbye.
aw.
Goodbye.
Auf
To
Wiedersehen,
you, my
goodbye.
friend.
I'd
We're
like
never getting
For
any
now.
sort of
Until
monetization.
we meet
They're
again,
like,
I said so
there's so
long
much reference to other
farewell.
people's shit.
to you, my friends.
I was
Well, that's the
totally
thing.
Is the
Everybody
That's the
sucks.
nice thing.
Well,
That's the nice thing. By now,
on my
the Sound of Music is public domain, so you can actually sing that, and it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah,
by
it's
the
all
way,
about-
if
That was definitely not the song of
if you've
Sound of Music.
never if you've never seen the movie Sound of Music, go see it. It's actually really
it's
good.
fantastic.
Very good
It's
movie.
really good.
You need to stop living under that rock.
I was in the musical my
family.
senior year of high school. It was fantastic.
Also, another good movie to watch, Chud. Cannibalistic.
No.
Humanoid.
No.
Do not
underground.
watch Chud.
Don't watch
Do
Chud.
not watch Chud.
Watch Chud.
Do not watch Chud.
Or
Don't do
Basket
it.
Case.
You know what?
Or Girls Gone Dead.
I mean, if you're
Girls
gonna
Gone
watch
Wild?
Chud, you might
Girls
as well
Gone
watch
Dead.
Soylent Green.
Girls Gone Dead.
Definitely watch Soylent.
I was in that.
I'm
so.
scared.
Girls Gone Wild.
Dead.
If you're gonna watch Chud, watch Soylent Green too.
Wait a minute.
Watch
Let's
it.
be real.
Why
But
is
don't watch either
watch
one of them.
Soylent Green. Yeah, Soylent Green was awesome.
Dude, with
I don't know if I like
fucking
any of
Good
these.
luck
Jonathan
finding it
Heston.
though, right?
Like,
I mean, if you're gonna watch any of these, like, just watch the stuff and be like,
this stuff, are you eating the stuff
The
or is
stuff.
it eating you?
Wow, that's
We
Yogurt?
actually had a movie
That's
night.
more out
not
there.
long
that would
That's
ago.
probably
actual, yeah.
the texture on that would probably be too much for you,
like
Kristina.
6-7 months ago. Dude, we actually had a movie night with this stuff one night.
Yeah.
It was great. I love that
I'm
movie.
hot.
One of my
So-
favorite movie nights we did the Feast trilogy. Fantastic.
I think we should have slated a while ago.
Yeah.
Probably. Hold on.
Okay, sorry. That's my fault. I keep
All
talking.
of us
I'm
got
sorry.
it.
We all do. We
All
love
of
you
us
guys.
here from the Rollerskating Octopus podcast. Josh Flores.
Thank you, Josh, for coming back.
Christina.
Thank you for
Boom.
Christina for coming.
Thank you and love you.
Love you guys.
And we're out.
We're out.
Oh, I
Just because
dropped
I
my
want to.
phone.
Wow, you spelled my
Oh
name right.
fuck! I
Was
Did
it
you
you know
drop
what?
the slate?
I did drop the
guess.
slate. I dropped my
I thought I
phone.
did.
I don't know what the hell's
Yes.
happening. I'm a big mess.
Oh,
I don't know how. I'm
My ears
living
can breathe.
right now.
Yay!
Oh my God.
which is
Fucking
weird.
hot.
Oh, I got
So what's up, guys?